Give me 1 second here. It's going to take 3.5 years to load. All right. Just want to make sure. Get Boomer in here, and then we'll get rolling. All right, really, we just have 2 boxes of Donruss, clearly Panini. For Boomer, just making sure that the video camera is still set up properly, and then I'll be right over there. Well, yeah, see, autofocus, we don't want that, so. So we should be good on that front. The Bowman video will be coming out shortly. That will go over all of the prospects. Well, it's going to be, I think it's going to be 3 videos of me going over the entire checklist of each player very quickly. And then I'm going to do another video. Might do 5 videos, but I'm not sure I'm going to combine the sleepers and like my top 5, So I'm going to do like a top 5 to 10 guys that I think are going to be like the biggest chases. And then I'm probably going to do maybe, let's see, probably going to do 5 to 10 sleepers or like guys that are long-term holds for Bowman 2023. I just don't know if I'm going to do those in 2 separate videos or 1 video, but I'm definitely going to have 3 different parts breaking down everybody in the checklist for sure. I'm going to do that tonight, and then I'm going to drop those all tomorrow. And then Monday will probably be my top 10-ish, maybe top 5 to top 10. I don't know how many. I got to go through and see like how many players I actually think are like legitimate, like big money chases. Like the guys like Drew Jones, obviously, is one of them. I'm not going to come in and do it live. They're going to be like videos loaded up to YouTube, and I'll share the links on the in the group. I'll put them underneath the Bowman interest post, each one of them, and then I'll do its own post as well that has them there. But they're going to be like separate videos that are like edited so that it's not just like a run on. They'll like mesh together. Like I'll be like go over. I'm breaking it down into 3 sections, pretty much just based on there's like about 100 and so people that have autographs in it that are prospects, and there's like another 20 rookies I think have autographs. So I just want to break that down to like makes about 120 people, so it'll be about 40 people I go over. I'm going to pre-fill cases, yes, Rob. I'm going to start doing pre-fills Tuesday. I want to talk to some other people that run break groups that do a lot of Bowman stuff, so that I'm going to do a price list and kind of we're going to collaborate. I'm not going to name the names of people I'm doing it with. Just there's going to be a couple people I'm going to try to collaborate a price list with for pick your team so that we're all relatively in the same range. Obviously, it's going to vary. Like certain guys are going to like I'm going to hold certain guys a little bit higher than like somebody else is going to hold certain guys, but I want to make sure we're in the right ranges. Because for Bowman draft when I did one, some of the big boys came out and like adjusted the prices on thing, and there was like no reason at one point in time the Orioles were like $110 more than any other team. Like Jackson Holliday's a stud, don't get me wrong, but you're like discrediting the Royals and other teams where like people had the Royals at like way less than they should have been when the Royals had 2 of their top 3 guys in their pipeline in the product. Like that just legitimately doesn't make sense because people just don't look at things. Like I'm not even sure why it was that way. Like yeah, Gavin Cross and Caden Wallace aren't necessarily like the biggest household names, but they're both very good college players that should be in Major League Baseball either at the back end of this year or next year. And a lot of people were discrediting Zach Neto, who literally already got called up. And I was talking about Zach Neto being above average player, and they don't have a shortstop on the Angels, so there's a good chance he has like no blockage that he could be in the majors by the end of the year, and people laughed at me. So yeah, I was in a group with a couple people, and I was like, you guys don't even look at prospects. Anyways, we're here for Boomer. Got some clearly Donruss football, came out yesterday. It's actually now called Panini Panini Dunruss Clearly Football. Either way, it got released yesterday. Boomer wants 2 personal boxes. If anybody else wants anything personals, especially for football or basketball, let me know. I do have some baseball stuff here. I don't have the most. I have a lot of new football stuff. I don't really have like a lot of 2021 stuff. I do have a whole case of limited. I do have Basketball Revolution. If you want prices for that, let me know. I'll go figure it out here in a second. But we're going to do Boomer right here. Good luck to him. Sorry about that spill in the beginning, Boomer. I gave you time to get in here, but I think I know you're already in here because you literally gave a thumbs up. So I don't know how familiar you are with these, Boomer, but it's going to be 20 cards. There's going to be 8 rated rookies, 1 autograph. Typically speaking, there's 1 autograph, and there's 1 or 2 numbered parallels. And then you're going to have a possibility of some downtowns, I believe, are in the checklist this year. And you're going to get the 8 rated rookies, so you can get 8 cards that are rookie cards from the 2022 draft class. Good luck to you, buddy. I hope we hit something big. You've had a lot of good luck with football lately, so hopefully we can keep that alive. But yeah, there's going to be, like I said, videos for Bowman, going to pre-fill cases. And hopefully, in general, it's just a good time. I'm assuming that after the first wave of stuff that I have, which is 20 cases total, that I'm going to be able to get more. So I don't know if the prices will go up or down from that. I know the prices from between wave 1 and wave 2 did go up some. So I'm assuming it's going to wave 3 is going to be even higher. We got Christian McCaffrey. I have Dalvin Cook. And we're going to have DeAndre Swift on the red. And he's going to be numbered 18 out of 49. We didn't build my website, so I'm kind of disappointed. I was going to say we're going to have Rashad White, Kyle Hamilton for the rated rookie. Not too bad rookies there. White's going to be the featured back for the Bucks, and Kyle Hamilton, according to PFF, is one of the best safeties in the league. We got Kyle Pitts, Cooper Kupp. Our autograph is going to be Alec Pierce for the Colts. He should see more time at wide receiver this year. On the auto, then we're going to have Travon Walker and Danny Gray, 2 rated rookies. Terry McLaurin, Geno Smith. We have Zach Wilson, Trevor Lawrence, and Justin Fields on the rated. This is an interesting rated rookie insert. We're going to have Wan'Dale Robinson and Amon Sauce Gardner. Ryan Tannehill, Russell Wilson. Oh, nice little Jerry Rice insert. We got a Green Champions Jerry Rice, 22 out of 25. It's a nice little insert there. Don't mind that at all. James Cook and Treylon Burks for the Titans. Into this, I'm gonna assume that the second pack has the auto in it, so we'll put it at the bottom. I don't know how true that is. We got Justin Herbert, Matthew Stafford, got a Joe Burrow, 36 out of 99 on the blue. We got Quay Walker and Jahan Dotson. Tom Brady, Najee Harris, Justin Herbert on the highlights, Kenneth Walker III, and Tyrion Price Davis. Tyrion. Got Dak Prescott, DJ Moore, and the luck of Boomer continues. Holy shit. 101 Kenny Pickett downtown. I was going to say, good Lord. Going to Boomer. I mean, obviously it's going to Boomer, but 101 Kenny Pickett, that's nuts right there. We got Sam Howell and Kyle Hamilton. I have Trevor Lawrence, Davis Mills, Jordan Davis on the 2/175. Then we're going to have a Rashad White and a Bailey Zappi. I don't know how you say his name. I don't know if it's Zappy or Zap. And that is the 2 boxes. If anybody wants anything else, let me know. I was going to say... that, I mean, that's a huge hit. I was going to say that's probably I don't know if it's the hit of the entire product, but it's definitely top. I mean, that's top 5 out of the product. I can promise you that. Big hit right there. I'm going to say. These other guys top loaded while we wait. We can go over the numbered hits real quick. I was going to say, it actually wasn't a bad 2. I mean, obviously it had a huge Kenny Pickett, but it wasn't a bad box over. The 2 boxes really weren't that bad, even without the Kenny Pickett. We got it out of 99, Joe Burrow. DeAndre Swift out of 49. Out of 25, Jerry Rice on the Champions. Jordan Davis out of 175 on the purple, and the Alec Pierce. Jordan Davis is a stud. I mean, I'm saying that, and I don't really like the Eagles very much. I think Mike McGarity can attest to that. We'll leave Kenny right there for a second. Say that again. Sneak into what Wednesday release for one personal. Talking about Bowman. The Bowman release day, there's going to be, I mean, I'll tell you guys this right now so nobody is shocked. Boomer and Tom Scarberry both have a personal case of jumbos. I mean, it's a... If anybody want a personal case of, like a whole case of hobbies, and you support the group really well, or even some personal hobbies, you can always send me direct messages and talk to me about price a little bit. If you're in a lot of breaks, I'm willing to drop the price down some, but I have to put the price at $260 because there's people that don't. Yeah, Bowman releases Wednesday. I mean, you can definitely get a personal hobby box Wednesday for sure. I was going to say there's going to be more than enough hobby boxes, and I posted it in there. I have a little bit of wiggle room on price, but for me dropping down the price is really going to depend on how much you support group breaks, and how much you put into the group. If you're somebody that just randomly comes in the group, I'm not going to give you a fantastic deal. If you're new and you support the group a lot when you come in, yes, but like the age of you being in the group doesn't matter that much, but it does matter like how much you support the group, if that makes sense. Like I'm not going to, if you support the group and help the group grow, then I'm going to support you, if that makes sense. Um, and that's really why Boomer and Tom were the only guys that, I mean, well, for the jumbos, I already told anybody with the personals, you would have to buy a whole case anyways. But the only reason why a couple guys got it was because they are the amount that they support the group, and I don't think there's any question that Boomer came in really, really hot, but I don't think there's anybody that supported the group more than Tom has. Boomer is getting close to that in the recent months, but there's only one other person, that's John Cullison, and he kind of took a break, and I'm not gonna ask anybody that's on a break from cards to come back and support because a big product comes out, in the sense of, like, if that's what you want to personally do is take a break, I'm not that guy that's like the bookie that's gonna go to a gambler and be like, hey man, I need you to bet on these lines because nobody else is doing it. Like, that's just not my personality. Like, I'm a very much like hands off when it comes to breaking. Like, if you want to be in the breaks, you want to be in the breaks, but I'm never gonna message you be like, bro, I need you back, man. Like, where'd you go? Like, I'll check in on you. Like, I think a couple guys can attest to this. I'll check in on you and make sure your family and everything's okay. But that's because if you support the group at all, like, I care about you as a person, not as somebody that's just spending money. Because I think I treat the guys that buy the $10 teams just as much as I treat the guys the same exact way that I treat the guys that buy the Mariners and Angels and everything the same way. And I mean, it's all to, like I said, how much do you support the group is really the thing. And there's other factors into it too. Like, if you're not like, there's a guy that for a long time was really supported the group. He started his own shop down in Venice Beach, but he was an asshole to other group members. Like, and I'd have to tell him in private, like, you can't be a dickhead to other people in the group. Like, it's just not okay. Like, I don't care how much money he spent, and eventually he just found some place else to break where he could be an asshole. Like, I mean, I don't need people like that in my life. It's just not. I'm past the pettiness of people being assholes to other people for no reason. I'm just top loading these rated rookies because A, they're kind of flimsy, so I don't want them to get damaged in shipping, and B, the checklist isn't relatively big, but I don't know how common these. I would assume these are at the okay, that's still big, but I would assume they're at like a max 1,000 print run. I can't see them being more than that. I mean, maybe they are. Maybe I'm completely wrong, and they just have cases and cases of base somewhere. But I was getting that done before we get anything done. These are just flimsy, so I don't think Boomer's great in any of these, but they're easily, the acetate stuff is like so easy to scratch. I'll just throw these in sleeves. It is what it is. But if nobody wants anything else personal-wise, probably going to hop off because I'm in the process of going through that whole list for Bowman. But yeah, man, there's definitely going to be hobby boxes for personals. Like I said, I have 10 cases of each. I'm not worried about the hobby so much being able to break them, but I know they're not as popular as the jumbos are, so I'm sure they're going to, if we go just a couple straight cases of hobby, we're going to have a little bit of a slower fill. So, of course, if you want personals on hobbies is going to be an option the entire time. And the price is going to be lower than whatever Blowout or Steel City or anybody has them at. So if anybody ever wants a box, they can hit me up. It's literally just going. There's no option for a jumbo personal. I was going to say, I just don't have. I have to take, for every jumbo case I have to take a hobby case as well. That's the only problem. So, and even then I had to, like, not beg, but I had to go to the guy and be like, yo, okay, so I'll tell you what happened. I got offered originally in the second wave only 10 cases of hobby, and I said, it's going to be really hard. Not that it's super hard to break hobby, like I think you can break it. But I was going to be really hard to break 15 cases of hobby and only 5 cases of jumbo. So they came back and was like, well, if you take 5 cases of hobby, we'll give you 5 cases of jumbo. So that kind of got them together. For a jumbo case, the price has changed so much. I'd probably be at like, I don't know, hold on, because I don't even remember what I paid for the second wave. I just said, okay, like only 5 cases of each, and 2 of them are already accounted for jumbo wise. Would it be 1 second? Let me see what it was, and I'll give you a price. Because I pretty much just told the dude, like, yeah, let's do it. I didn't even, like, break down what the Of course, I was gonna say everybody's like out of stock on jumbos right now. Hold on. Why? Let me see what they charged me. They didn't send me the invoice. They just sent me an email saying like we have them. Do you want them? And I was like, yeah, I want them. You look at the price like a moron. Hold on. I gotta go find it too, because in the same email thread I started asking about like Tribute comes out at the end of the month, at the end of April, and something else comes out in the middle of the month, and I was asking if they had any and what the price was. 4K, I'd probably be around like $4,700, and it has to be opened on camera. That's the only thing too is like you have to be okay with everything being broken on camera because I have to break it on camera. Like that's part of the agreement I have with Topps. So that's why like some of the stuff I said for the top stuff is going to be on camera. Like if Boomer wanted these boxes sent to him, like I would have sent him these boxes because anything Panini, I don't have that agreement. But to get the product that I have from Topps, the agreement's literally I have to break it on camera. I'm going to throw this in the break package that sends out this Monday or Tuesday, Boomer, for all the breaks. If that's okay with you. I mean, obviously it's the weekend, so I can't really do much to get it to you faster. Let me take a picture of this with my phone and throw this up on Twitter. And I guess I got to figure out a boxing damn thing to throw it up on Instagram. God, good Lord. Come on, give me a little bit more zoom here. Oh, man. Yo, the iPhone doesn't take as good pictures as my Android when it comes to humans, but it takes way better pictures when it comes to way better pictures. When it comes to cards and like focusing on the card and everything. Well, it looks like nobody else is going to grab in here and get anything. So I'll catch y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Be safe. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully some of the baseball breaks fill and the rest. There's a wrestling break up too. I thought it was a good mix. That undercard stuff is like super low production. Those variations. Like I asked for more boxes and they told me they're not opening it up. They gave me like my one allocated box from GTS and said, no, that's all we got for you. I was gonna say like some of the stuff like I don't think sometimes people realize some of the back end stuff when it comes to like breaking or running a card shop is like the most frustrating thing ever because I can be like, well, I have money for this, and they'll be like, oh, that's okay. Like we don't want your money. Like I never like. It's weird in an industry. I've explained this to other people, but it's really weird for an industry to be like, nah. Like even though you have the money and we have the boxes, like we're just gonna hold it till next week. Like there's a limit. For instance, like the Clearly Done Rust, I only got 5 boxes, but like they have more of it, but they wouldn't give me more than 5 boxes. Like I asked for a whole case and they were like, nah, we're good. But like I know next week they'll give me 5 more boxes. So it's always interesting. I mean, I guess I'm kind of the same way, but the difference is like I'm trying to. For me, it's not that I have like a ton of it. Like a lot of the times, the only reason I'm not allowing people to like just rip personals or whatever else is because like for this, Boomer probably would have took more than 2 boxes. I said I have 2 boxes because I only got 5 boxes total. Like I need some for breaks because it's the newest release product. Like it's one of those things where like if you wanted all 5 boxes, like I wouldn't care. But then like I can't break them in the group because I only have 5 boxes. It's But yeah, man, I was gonna say it's just absolutely crazy. Either way, I appreciate you guys as always. You guys have a great night. Be safe. I will catch y'all either later if we fill something. Anything filled before midnight, I'll break it. Anything after that, probably won't break it till tomorrow. Hopefully we can get some stuff popping off tomorrow if we don't get